Our seniors are going to be graduating soon, and it's bittersweet, but it's exciting because this goes right along the line with our vision, which is while they're here, we want them to be developed. We want them to be cared for because eventually they're going to go and make decisions on their own. Like the ultimate goal is that they would be launched well. We're teaching them about community by being in small groups. We're teaching them about asking the hard questions about their faith to where they can just build a true hunger and passion for knowing God more.
And I think what's really cool about Faithbridge's student ministry is that they want the students to be bold in their faith. And they've really equipped us to live out the gospel, not only at church, but also in our community. I see it like going to Curious, because then I can talk to my friends at school about the things I learn on Wednesday night. And on Sundays, we have all these different student leadership opportunities of just being bold and taking a step out in your faith. And I think that is something that I've learned exponentially from FSM, and I plan to take to college because I'll be around a ton of different new people, and being bold and getting plugged into community is definitely something that I want to be a part of.
This senior class has really stuck out to me because they really have been a group of leaders, not just because they're the oldest ones, but they have really led the way with Point Break. Point Break, our high school ministry, is a very student-run ministry. They're learning what it looks like to plug in to the overall body of the church. That's the ultimate goal, so that when they do go to college, they can pick right up where they left off of plugging in.
The main thing that FSM has taught me is that how important ownership is in something. Since the very first time I came to Point Break, they had an expo of the different teams you can get involved in, and like the email and the number that you could contact to get involved in it, and I immediately signed up for worship team. Since then I've been leading the worship team at Point Break, and that's been probably one of the most fun and something I've taken ownership of big time since I moved here.
So this is actually my first group of seniors to officially send off, and they're graduating, even though I specifically told them not to. So it's really sad, but again, it's so exciting because you get to see them really step into more of the way that God has created them and wired them to be.
I feel like I can leave FSM and Faithbridge in general and bring it to my next church community because I've seen such a good one here. Point Break is like, I've been going there for 4 years, and I've built some great friendships there, and it's gonna be really sad to leave it behind.
I feel like choosing to take extra time to be involved in community and spend time with God has been really valuable, especially with Point Break, because that's become my community and my home. So I think that will translate into college because I'll choose to do things like that. Like I'll choose to surround myself with people that will encourage me in like a hard transition period that college will kind of be, I think.
Yeah, I definitely think I am ready to be sent away from Houston, Texas. Going to Boston, Massachusetts, it's something that's really intimidating, but I know from messages from Tyler, from my Curious leaders about community, that I know I'll be able to find a place, a home church there, and I've already started looking at churches, so that's one of the first things I'll be doing when I get up there.
I realize that we get to celebrate the chapter that they've just completed, but for me, I get even more excited thinking about the chapter that's ahead because I know that they're prepared and they're gonna do incredibly well.